Well, switching gears here, Britain's Data Protection Authority slapping a nearly $16 million fine on TikTok for allegedly not abiding by its rules to safeguard children online. And here with the details, we've got Yahoo Finance's Dan Halley. $16 million? I mean, for TikTok, that's a couple days of in-app purchases. What's going on here, Dan?
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket probably, right, Brad? This is from the UK Information Commissioner's Office, basically their data protection office over there. And what they're saying is that TikTok allowed as many as 1.4 million children under the age of 13 to use the platform as of 2020. Now, if you're under the age of 13, in Britain, you need a parent's consent to have data collected. And so essentially what the commission is saying is that TikTok knew that this was happening and didn't, frankly, do enough about it. In fact, that's basically exactly what they say. They didn't do enough to check who was using the platform or to see it when they knew that they were under 13 to try to get them off of the platform. So, yeah, the $16 million fine coming to TikTok at a precarious time for the company as it continues to fight for its life in the U.S. as well as abroad. Don't forget, there's been all this drama about TikTok's CEO going in front of Congress, but there are other countries in the world that are also looking to ban the app or at least cut back its use. Now, just going back to that fine real quick, there was a similar fine by the FTC in 2019. It was hit for $5.7 million for violating the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA. It's essentially the same allegations that the UK Data Commission is making here, that they allowed children under the age of 13 to use the platform or, were aware and didn't try to kick them off enough and then collected their data without permission. This was when TikTok was considered Musical.ly then, but then TikTok obviously kind of having Musical.ly rolled into it. So the fine went to TikTok. But, this is a problem that has been spoken about before. TikTok clearly aware of it and seeming to try to get a handle on it. If you were watching those 5.5-hour hearing with the CEO going on and on about how they're trying to improve the platform for younger users and give them a warning after using it for about 60 minutes or more. But, as some of the members of Congress have pointed out, kids can just blow past that.
What does this fine set up for the regulatory front from other international entities as well, Dan? Should we expect similar fines to be passed on to TikTok from other areas around the world where the company and the app continues to operate?
Yeah, perhaps if they have a similar kind of law in place like COPPA or like the British law here that they violated. But, I think the larger issue is that it's just coming at this terrible time for TikTok. And, they're truly, trying to make this kind of full court press work, I guess, for, kind of getting regulators, users, politicians on their side, and it's just not working. We saw what happened when the CEO sat in front of Congress, Show, saying, look, we don't care what you have to say. They just didn't believe a word out of his mouth. They also didn't let him get very much out. And I think, it's going to come down to which side of the aisle here in the U.S. wants to be the one that bans the app that 150 million people use here. As it goes for other countries, I think they're going to have to contend with the same kind of decision. Who wants to be the bad guy when Gen Z is using this app primarily and, they want to court Gen Z voters? So I think this is going to be a problem going forward. TikTok clearly aware of that, knowing that, look, someone's going to be the bad guy and it's going to look bad for them politically. I do also think, though, there's the idea of what influencers are going to be able to do, what advertisers are going to be able to do, who's going to pick up the slack if TikTok is banned. Will it benefit Meta? Well, all of these countries also have problems with Meta as well. So we just have to see where this kind of falls. But for now, it looks like TikTok is just, the bad news for them is piling up.
All right, Yahoo Finance's own Dan Halley. Dan, thanks so much for tracking all of this around TikTok for us. We're sure there's much more to come on this as well here. Appreciate it.